So thinking about that, we just done it, we just finished that. Hi guys, here's me, Anna. We got a trade today on the Quotex platform with the easiest and nicest strategy at all. And if you are interested, just check it out, test it, I don't know. Check it, let's say that, just prove it by yourself that it's working. This is the best strategy if you want to learn that. So we gotta start. So guys, we gotta start changing the period firstly, then the just saving this amount. Here is gonna be 10 seconds, and here is gonna be the moving average with the EMA. Period is gonna be 7, just as always, and CCI is gonna be still the same. And this is just, the common recommendation if you are in doubt and you wanna check and you want to use different indicators, one below the chart and one on the chart. This 7 period is gonna be just fine for you. And here is gonna be the line. I don't know, I have some problems and troubles with all these colors, but I prefer just don't mind. And here we are with the currency pairs. When you're choosing, watching, talking is a little bit complicated. 88, as I may see, just the biggest payout that we are having. That's okay for Quotex, I hope you know that. And we're just gonna start. Look at that, how simple actually all this trading gonna be. So we're gonna make it shortly, maybe just repeating myself again and again, but lots of newcomers, lots of beginners, and actually there's quite important how you start. So we're gonna try. So just look at that without any explanations. You may see that CCI and moving average is showing us all common trend together just with the chart. Yep, just in a second, after we just got our bat, we are detecting some rising and green candles, but actually don't forget about the candles we are having, just 10 seconds. And it's actually changing all that we are thinking about that. Let's see how it's going to be in the end, but you may see already it's going to be just fine. And we just done it. We just got it. I don't like these green candles, and I don't like that we may have a plateau just right here, right now. No, I still need some time. Yep, I still need some time. So I've been actually just maybe in the beginning, but a little bit later than just in the beginning in this trend, and we are just detecting this slowly, falling. Now I would say that we are still falling, but there are some periods and we are in a little danger because of these plateau periods, just being like slowly rising. This is it. Just raising our bet and making this bet. Again, it's quite obvious just on the moment when we were considering that it's going to be an upward trend, and even with this huge orange candle and all the indicators that's showing us. And please don't forget, this indicator is reacting actually on the candles. So the candles changing and these lines are changing, but we need to be focused on what's going on, just not in the moment, because we have just like 1 minute, of course, but to see the trend and indicators after. So here we are. I would say that with this 10 seconds candles, it's a little bit too informative. It's a little bit, too much info on this chart, because the candle showing even tiny fluctuations. You may see that there's lots of them are like candles, not the long candle that is just playing, right here, but just tiny candles of the different colors. And actually that's important. Okay, let's go right here again and again. I am just catching the end, not the end, but the beginning of the tendency, and I'm looking for the situations like that. It's not like I am just detecting any situations or catching the situation where all two indicators just combine and look alike. This is not like that. I check the situations first, and then I think about that situation, and here's just, like my intuition, what's gonna be. And in case of these easy strategies, then I'm just looking for some confirmation from the indicators, because I don't think it's going to be the rising. I have, observed all the chart, just the candles and stuff. And then I'm just looking for this confirmation. I need to be sure, not only because I think so, but for the reason that the indicators just showing us that. So we just got distracted by all this, what's going on. I think it's all fun. We are just rising and we are quite safe. Don't go down. It's okay. And it's just fine. Head is perfect. So here again, guys, look at that. Here is actually, in a different, fluctuations with the different candles. But we might see we are rising. Look at the CCI. I mean, not the end of this line. This ending of the line, this is the candles that we are having. The same moving average. But look at the whole line. The tendency that we are having, that we are rising. Yes, with a little bit, but we are just rising. And the same with the moving average. The latest tendency, we are rising, sometimes quite smoothly, sometimes quite drastically, and we keep that tendency. And we are just looking for some, for some spaces on the chart of these indicators, for some latest signs that this tendency gonna be continuing. And again, here's the situation. We just started in the beginning of the tendency, the most safe position. But if you are on the high fluctuations chart, this is a tricky one because the tendencies are quite short. So you need to be sure this is the beginning and we have the power, we have just, we have time for that tendency. It's not going to be fast changing. Let's make that one as the last one. And I am just raising what we are gonna bet. And again, I would say while I was changing all the numbers, I just a little bit missed the very beginning, but I think it's going to be all fine. I don't think it's going to be tricky or something like that, because we just detected the moving average and look at the CCI, not the end of it, but the whole line. It is just showing us that the chart went downward. Yep, with some breaks, with some green candles, but it went downward. And don't forget that the CCI actually it actually depends on the candles, somehow, but you may see that it's more smooth just because these candles are so tiny, just 10 seconds, and it is just showing us some different images sometimes. Look at it, we are rising. Here's just the, we are rising situation. I do think, but I don't think it's just a plateau. I don't think it's going to be drastic. Maybe it's going to be slowly, but changing, but it's just enough for us. Just enough for us. We just done it. We just finished that, the profit. We just done, we finished, and we gotta collect all results we got having, and I'm proud of telling that I can handle that easiest strategies. And this is also to be a pro. When you have something that is working, that you can use, that you can actually, by this methods, can earn money. For some strategies you gotta test, and some strategies is gonna hard for you. So we just done. If you are interested in binary options, you wanna know somewhere, you can find all the links below this video or just in my bio and check what I'm having more.